What is going on, guys? DBG here. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the best cards to get during the current market crash in NBA 2k23 MyTEAM. This is simultaneously just a market crash where for the lower tier cards, so many more of them are coming out than expected for the super packs. Super packs have not really caused a market crash like this in a while, but they genuinely have. And there are a lot of really good players, especially because there are a lot of really good players that are low tiers. A lot of the low tier guys are really good players. So I'm very much excited for that, and I think that a lot of good cheap players are coming over the next couple of days. So the first things first, if you have the MT, the best player to buy, and look, I get it, this guy's expensive, and I get it. People are like, oh, there's new seasons coming. The attack is like 250k. Less, maybe. I've seen tacos. The tacos is like 250 at this stage. When there are spells, you guys can see here, 310, 311. If there are certain times where, you can see right here, there are 3 ending in 15 seconds for these right here. There is a high likelihood that one of these 3 that's ending for 50 seconds goes for like 250k or less. That's like 220k or less. He's around between 220 to 270k depending on the time. And look, for the literal most overpowered player in the game, that's a steal. I don't care what anyone wants to say. That is an absolute steal. The best, and I repeat, the best spending of that money you ever will make. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, yeah, it was still expensive because he's a Season 4 player. You can literally buy 4 tacos for Yao. And that is Yao with how long left? With 11 minutes to go. You can basically get almost 4 tacos for Yao, depending on the time. Between 3 to 4 tacos. So that is just an insanely good card. That I will say, Taco is one of the players. Another one from the high res set that's actually gone really cheap is Alexei Pokuševski. You can get Poku for 15k. I think he's one of the best small forwards in the game, period. I think that for 15k, he's an absolute steal. I think that he's not quite Jonathan Bender level. But again, for 15k, you're getting yourself a 7-foot tall small forward who's going to be able to handle it, who's going to be able to shoot, who's going to play defense. And I like his player build. I know some people hate it, but I like it. The guy also comes with 55 total badges. Comes with more than the Opal Glen Rice. And he's 7-foot tall small forward. I'm telling you his lines. Pokuševski is one of those guys that you're gonna... People are gonna really regret not even looking at Pokuševski. Jonathan Bender is an interesting one because he's still brilliant. Like, Jonathan Bender is still absolutely brilliant. He's still not that expensive, but he's not cheap either. But for maybe the best small forward in the game, he's not bad value. Like, he's not bad value for money. For 65k for one, maybe the best small forward in the game, I think you're getting, again, an absolute steal. Do I think he's better value than Pokuševski? No. Do I think he's better than Pokuševski? Yeah. Like, Bender versus Poku, you can get the two of them for 80k, and I don't think you can get much. You can do much better as far as a combo goes than those two guys. As you just even looking at this same set, Banchero is 14k. Like, I've seen multiple Bancheros up for less than 15k. I searched up one of my other videos. Banchero is a really good wing, especially if you like a bit more hype names. He's not quite a 7-footer, but he's a good dribble style, good release, 6'10" wing. With really good stats. Again, Banchero is a super player, and for his price is ridiculously good. He is ridiculously good for his price. And as far as the Galaxy Opals go, I think there's not many that are in a better price range than 4k for Payton. He's got Trade Fade, he's got Trade Escape, and a 99 dunk. What more can you ask for? Like, really, what more can you ask for? Obviously, there are still flaws with the card. He's not perfect. He's a little bit small. He's 6'4". But Trey Fade, Trey Escape, and 99 defense. He's maybe the best 6'4" point guard in the game. And I like Austin Rivers as well, by the way. But I think Peyton is probably as effective as anyone for 15k. You can't get too much better. If you're looking for a good wing as well, Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish, 4,000 MT. Like, he's just, not even 4,000, 3,000 MT. What am I talking about? Maybe 2.5k if you're lucky. Cam Reddish, 6'8". Unbelievable release. He can dribble, he can defend, he can shoot, he's fast, he can dunk. 40 badges. He's perfect. He's absolutely perfect as a card. Bracket busters, a lot of these guys have been cheap for a while, but I still say Danny Manning might be one of those really cheap cards that is just really slept on. But also, if you guys are fans of the Kuz base, you're looking at 14, 15k for Psycho T. Good release, good player build. Great jump shot if you are a fan of the Kuzma release. Good dunk. Great defensive stats, really decent speed. I'm telling you, a solid player at power forward. You want a little more height at power forward though? For the same price, you got Christian Laettner. Decent release, 6'11", good player build. A really great three-point shot, good defensively, and pretty decent speed. Can play at the 4, can play at the 5. Isn't a bad card at all. 16-bit. It's the Eaton and the Dino fella. The Eaton and Dino are the two guys. Like, Mark Eaton is like 22k MT. And for that, you're still getting your 7'4" giant. He's back down to the price he was in packs originally came out, which is great. Really good on defense, really good at everything, honestly, except shooting. Just a very, very good card. But Dino for around 16, 17k, again, another one of these guys you just can't get any better than. 6'11", but he has an 8-foot wingspan, so he may as well be 7'3". He's got a great, decent release. I'm not gonna say an unbelievable release, but decent release. He's got a good driving dunk, good ball handle, really good sigs for some reason, really good speed, good lateral quickness, and will just block a whole bunch of shots. These two guys are insanely good in this game. But the big set are the budget out of position players. 3.5k MT for Al Horford. A 6'10" shooting guard with unbelievable stats and a mediocre release. I'm not gonna say it's bad, it's not good either, but it's mediocre. You've got Herb Jones, 2,500 MT. Perfect defensive stats. Plays the 2. Can rebound well. And got great lateral. And 2,500 MT Matisse Thybulle. One of the best point guards in the game, period. One of the top 10 point guards in the game. 6'5". Unbelievable release. Good ball handle. Defense stats of 98, 98, 97, 94. He can standing dunk. He's also got 98 lateral. I'm telling you, lads, he's got a little bit of everything. He's got 50 badges as well. An unreal card right here is Matisse Thybulle. When you're looking, Luke Walton is still the same price he was beforehand. And when you're looking up at these guys, okay, still a little bit pricey there. Probably for Scotty Barnes. He'd be way better than Luke Walton to be that. But like even, what's his name? A lot of people like their Şengün's. Şengün looks a lot cheaper than he has been. I don't think Şengün. What's Şengün's price? Probably 60-ish K? 65, 70k? He's not bad for that price. He's a little more expensive than I thought, so probably wouldn't be jumping on Şengün. But honestly, as long as you're not looking at the every card that's not a dark matter has gone down in price in this season from these packs, just because of how common all of them are, especially the pink diamonds. The god tier pink diamonds have all tanked in price. Like your Benders, your Eddie Currys, your Krzyzewskis. Obviously trying to get Jop, Evan Turner. Those guys are all really good. And even Giddy. Giddy's actually is a shout. Giddy's like 20k. Like I've legitimately seen Giddy's go for buyout at 20k and finish at 17k. Josh Giddey is a 6'8" point guard with an awkward release, but it's pretty greenable. 89 3 ball. He doesn't have range, but still, Josh Giddey's insane. But yeah, honestly, if you're looking at any card right now that's lower than Dark Matter, now might not be a bad time. Now might not be a bad time at all.